Get paid to play with TVG. Join this summer and get in the action to earn up to $200. Bet to get $50 a month. That's $50 over the next 4 months. Go to TVG.com or call 1-888-PLAY-TVG.
Hello everyone, this is Mike Schutte welcoming you back to Horse Racing Nation's Video Play of the Day. I'll be covering for you in this video the Grade 1 Arlington Million, 1.25 miles on that incredible turf course. This field, what it lacks in quality and star power, more than makes up for in bettability. We've got 11, maybe 10 going in this race when they go to the post, and I gotta tell you, from top to bottom, the quality is good, it's tight. We got Euros coming in versus US. Always the question, who's going to be dominant here? I think the way this is going to play out, that in the Superfecta, you're going to have at least 2 Euros, probably 3 Euros, making up the top 4. There'll be 1 US horse here, and I think it's going to be Little Mike that'll be completing one of those slots in the Superfecta. Why? Because the pace on this one projects to be incredibly slow early on, and he certainly will own that pace. If Ramon Dominguez can get out a length or 2 lengths in this race, despite the fact that this horse has never gone this distance, I think he can lollygag this field around for at least the first half of this race, and if he's got something left to hold off those late chargers, man, Little Mike could actually pull off a bit of an upset here. But those Euros that are going to be a little bit closer to the pace, I think number 3, Efsari, I think Treasure Beach will be a little closer, Colombian certainly will be there. All those horses will exert a little bit of pressure late in the race, mid-race, but boy, by the time they get to the stretch, they'll be unwinding and putting on their best display of turn of foot. So we'll see what happens, but there's no question about it in my mind, Little Mike will make up one of the 4 slots in the Superfecta. Who do I like on the Euro side? Well, let's take a look at the turf condition. I think it's going to be a big factor in this race. I think a lot of the Euros, especially those the connections of Colombian, we're looking for a very soft turf course. It's just not going to happen. We did take a lot of rain on Thursday, but it's been fairly dry all summer long. It probably soaked up like a sponge. By the post time of the Arlington Million, I think we're going to have a firm course, maybe slightly good. So my apologies to Boisterous and Colombian. They're just not going to get the kind of surface that the connections we're looking for. So who do I like on top? I got to tell you, it's an ignored horse. So horse has been somewhat dismissed because of sort of the poor form that it's displayed here in 2012 versus some remarkable racing in 2011. And that's Treasure Beach. Do not count this horse out. Yep, well-traveled, been all over the world. This is a horse that's been to France, Canada, then to Dubai, then over to Hong Kong. We got now a race in New York, the Manhattan. Came over to Ireland, now back to Chicago. So certainly this horse may be a little bit road weary, but I believe that this horse's C race can beat any of the horse's A or B races in this field. So I'm hoping to get at least 8 or 9 to 1. That's probably wishful thinking, but this horse should offer a lot of value. I think it'll be the forgotten horse, especially among the Euros. Now another one I like here quite a bit is number 3, Efsari. Certainly this horse has shown the best recent form of all the Euros. And I think this horse is going to like not only this turf course, but also the fact that this one runs a little bit closer to the pace, much like Colombian and much like Treasure Beach. So that'll be my second Euro choice. And going third, going to shoot for a little bit of a long shot again here, Wigmore Hall. This horse really loves the US turf course, really needs very, very firm going. Did not get any of that in England. Very rainy summer there this year. So these horses like Colombian, Crackerjack King, Wigmore Hall, they're taking huge drops in class here coming into this, what would really be a Group 3 type race in Europe. Okay, so how are we going to wager on this one? We're going to go with a $1 Superfecta. We'll start with putting number 3, Efsari, and number 6, Treasure Beach on top. Behind them, in the second tier, we'll have Little Mike, Crackerjack King, and Wigmore Hall. And then we're going all in this very contentious race. So, I wish you all the best in this and all the rest of the incredibly great card here at Arlington Park. And until next time, you know what I want you to do. Go fast and win.